Hey y'all. So I'm coming at you today, and I'm gonna try to do this every day for the next couple weeks, um, just as we come together and figure out what's going on with our world right now. I don't know about you, but I know that I'm a little freaked out, and I have many friends and family who are a little freaked out too. So I just wanted to put a little bit more love into the world. So here we are. Every day I'm going to try to make a video. I'm going to try to come to you with either a spiritual practice or just some thoughts around our lives together. Especially since we can't always be together physically, let's do this instead. So, I was thinking about spiritual practices. The first thing that popped in my head was reading scripture. And here is one of my favorite scriptures that popped into my head. It's from the book of Esther. And in it, if you don't know the book of Esther, she's just normal, kind of like a Cinderella story, normal human being, normal lady, rises to power in this crazy, interesting way. It's a really good book. You should read it. You have time on your hands. Really interesting way. And she has this huge problem, and she can save a whole lot of people, save her people, and she's nervous if she'll actually be able to do it. And her cousin is urging her to try this. And in it, he says, who knows, maybe you were brought to this place of power for such a time as this. And I'm thinking about, I don't think God causes awful things to happen to us so that we learn a lesson. That's not part of my theology, not part of my thinking. But I do think that God calls us in the midst of scary, hard times like we're in now to do great things. And sometimes we don't see them as all that great. So my question for you in the midst of all of this is, what is God calling you to do? Is it to reach out to friends or family? Is it to just show love to your kiddos? Is it to reach out to colleagues who you're not able to, physically see? What are you being called to do right now? And what are we being called to do? And if you want help thinking through what that thing is, please reach out to me. If you want support and you think, oh, I'm being called to this thing, please reach out to me. I'm happy to help. So, perhaps we're being called to something right now in the midst of all of this. And I'm curious how I can support you, how we at First Congregational Church of Madison can support you in either figuring that out or living into that call. All right. Thanks, y'all.